Hello everyone, I am Sacred. Hearty welcome to you all. I hope you all had an awesome day and I hope that you all voted for the Red World, which country I should play. And this time I'm glad to say that I think this voting progress was really democratic, no one cheated. Because from now on I'm going to not only use straw poll, I'm also going to use YouTube voting via the cards, so go sure to check them out. If you check the cards, we can see that 107 people voted, so thank you for that. 62 voted to play as the USSR under Putin's command, and 45 people voted to play as the USA. It was a fairly close call, but 62 people, therefore 57%, and the majority voted for the USSR, and 42% the minority voted for the USA. We have the same principle here in this vote. Actually, it's also surprisingly identical. It's really hard to believe that it's the same. It's actually the same votes. Wow, I'm quite surprised. It's 58% and 62 votes, how you can see, like here, for the USSR, and 54 votes or 42% for the American Republic. So 107 votes in total. But, so this time, 58% the majority won. I'm going to play as the USSR, as Putin. But I am not going to stay communist, so I hope that this is a compromise for the people who voted for me to play as the American Republic. I won't stay communist, therefore, yeah. A similarity to the American system I can tell here. This time I set everything up superbly. If we take a look here, yeah, I'll just move this over. I made the mod actually available offline, if I can find it. Here, Redwall offline, so even if it gets updated, I still should be able to play it. Because it will be on the same version for me, so get prepared for a long and nice series as Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin. Putin! Yeah, then let's get into the game and launch it, so I can turn the display capture off perhaps. Once more, thank you all for voting. And go sure to check out my links. If you want to buy something on Amazon, then buy it please via my ref links, will be a great support, or on G2A, or if you just want to support me via Discord, go sure to check it out as well. Then here we go, let's get into the game playing as the Red World and as Vladimir Putin. We'll start off with Dmitry Yezhov. Dmitry Yezhov was the last marshal of the Soviet Union, Marshal Sovietskого Soyuza. Yeah, well, I'm glad, so I can use my Russian skills here while playing as Russia again once more. So let's new game, Red World as the Soviet Union, Dmitry Yazov, not Yazov, I think. I'm not sure. But I'm going to play on veteran, so this will be a veteran game to make things even harder. On veteran and without historical focuses. So playing as veteran as the Soviet Union, because I have to say the Soviet Union is the biggest country in the world. So let's make the thing a bit more challenging. So our army is just the army which the Russian Federation had in the Millennium Dawn mod. So what I want to do first is to move my airplanes all into one province, which is Moskva. You know how airplanes work in Millennium Dawn. They require way more manpower and they are way more effective. Yeah, every airplane into Moskva. Centralная Россия, Moskva. I think the airbase in Ivanovo will be overcrowded if you ask me. Yeah, I should have. Let's move them later to Moskva. Okay, you into Ivanovo as well. Yeah, the airbase will be really overcrowded, that's for sure. That's bloody for sure. But you see the Russian Air Force is one of the largest in the entire world. So let's research that, yeah. We are playing on veteran, don't forget, so we will have really difficulties to play, to get any accumulation of political power. We are in 2010, so I'll focus on the industry first. Yeah, on the industry. We can also just do the 3D stuff, everything here. Construction speeds. Yeah, alright. I have 43 factories. I want to get many weapons. Yeah, I can tell you already that my plan is not to make a mainly mechanized army. I'll still have mechanized brigades, like as the striking force of the Soviet Union. But my army will be mainly a land-based army, so you know. Mainly land-based army with artillery, anti-air, and anti-tank. Yeah, 3. Then let's also get motorized in quantities. let's also get light mechanized, because we need this after all. Okay, we got actually everything here, so we can get some T-90, Gen 3 main battle tanks, and then I want some points. Now, should I get multi-roll or attack? I think I'll go for multi-roll, they are the better choice, I think. Let us compare them. Yeah, we should maybe research them. Yeah, I will. Yeah, multi-roll, so MiG-29. Let's compare attack against multi-roll. How can I open multiple tabs again? Shift click? I forgot. So anyways, here, okay, so MiG-29, Gen 4 attack. Yeah, they have their Russian name as well, and this is just a basic attack plan, so therefore it's quite clear that I want to use the MiG-29. Yeah, air attack is way better, so it will produce a MiG-29. MiG-29 multi-roll fighter. Alright, in this one we'll go for extra weapons. We have 22 naval dockyards. Let's get some missile cruisers. And some light cruisers. Alright. Here, my plan, well, eventually I need a navy to crush the Americans. So I'm gonna deploy my navy in Vladivostok. Yeah, we can only actually use 20 factories before we are... First, we are a stagnating economy, so we shouldn't build civilian factories because it's minus 50%. Plus we have a lower output and we require 20% of the goods for consumer goods. Plus we have the rampant corruption in the Soviet Union, so yeah, things are hard, especially if you research something. If you see now, if we go for the Politburo debate, we'll only get 0.12 political power per die, so yeah. Otherwise, the Politburo of the Soviet Union is in constant debate about a variety of issues. From the economy to foreign policy, Chairman Yazov's erratic decisions have thrown the governing body into chaos. It is now believed that if there is continued irrelevant debating and Yazov's unusual policies continue, the entire national government could collapse. This is bad, I have to say, but I think, yeah, we should get some nuclear reactors. We don't have any, so we should get some nuclear reactors. Let's get them in Siberia. Siberian nuclear reactors, yeah, far away from Moscow, although it doesn't matter, but I like to maintain that level. Let's build 5. It will take a bloody long time to build, so we should have a good go there. Let's play on speed 4. We need rubber, do we? 15 rubber, which I can get from the People's Federation of Borneo. And yeah, we are overpowered for one instance, because... what's that? Fog of War. Yeah, let's turn it on. Doesn't actually matter. Okay. Let's play... I don't know if I should play. Let's play with all the day and night loop, because we are playing fast. So the Warsaw Pact. I mean, we are quite OP because the Warsaw Pact, we control every powerful nation, except Britain and the USA. Like you see, we control all of Europe, kind of. All of Europe, France, Belgium, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Germany, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Romania, Romania, Bulgaria, Albania, even Italy, even Afghanistan is under our control. So, yeah, that's why I'll make the game more challenging while leaving the Warsaw Pact at one point. I'm to leave it, so I can leave it, but the members will leave it, I can tell you that, if I become communist. That's kind of guaranteed, I can tell you that. Then we have a strong nation, China, here on our borderline, with a I think an army of 2 million, so they have a stronger army than we have. So I don't intend to go to war with the Chinese at any time. I mean, what would be the point of that? Of fighting them in the mountains, especially? No. There's no real point of that, is there? Что приказа? What's the order? 23-я гвардейская моторизованная бригада. Go there. Brigada there. Then the 165th Artillery Brigade. 7,021st Artillery Reserve Base. And the 2nd Spetsnaz Brigade. Going to the 1st Army. So I don't think of doing military operations anytime soon, therefore, especially because I'm a communist. Well, the 2010 Winter Olympics, while both, let's see, the 2010 Winter Olympics are a brief sign of relief for the IOC, which is currently being choked by a war for the 2016 Summer Olympics, in which both the American Republic and the Soviet Union have presented bids. Now, however, the international community can put aside its political differences and marvel at the sporting achievements of every... Oh no! Yazov assassinated! Terror in the streets of Leningrad. As chairman, Yazov was attending a state tour of the recently opened European Liberation Museum. One of his supposedly loyal guards opened fire on the head of state, killing him almost instantly. As the rogue bodyguard was terminated by his colleagues, the other Politburo members rushed to Yazov's side, only to see the bloody mess that was until that moment the most powerful person in the world. As the news spread quickly across the Union and the world, millions are now in shock, only to wonder who will take charge of the strongest nation on the planet. So, temporarily the Politburo, the candidate at minus 200 political power, that's nice. And the time has come. So, now we elect Putin. How we wanted, we elect Putin. Alright, the Soviet Union will get Putin. Yeah, now we are ruled by the Politburo, but not for long. So, election of the chairman. As the position of the most powerful person in the world is now open, the Politburo must select a new chairman. From the hardline faction, head of KGB Vladimir Putin gained support from those wishing to spread communism around the world through violent means. Gennady Zyuganov, Yazov's second in command and essentially groomed to become the light chairman's successor, wished to continue his predecessor's legacy of peaceful strengthening the Union. Alexander Rudskoy has announced his candidacy for the top job, calling for extensive economic reforms but few political changes. However, after the death of the chairman, former Politburo member in exile Mikhail Gorbachev announced to the world that he would push to be allowed back in the USSR. If this is permitted, he could put the Union on a path to total political and economic reform. Let's pick Vladimir Putin. There we go, Vladimir Putin! Vladimira Vladimirovича Putina! President Sovietskого Союза. The president of the Soviet Union. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Just, yeah, that's what I want. The picture is a bit weird, I have to say, but Putin is in power of the Soviet Union right now. What's that? A Chevrolet of the table destroyed in Ethiopia. Well, I feel sorry for the Ethiopians. Interesting. Military faction wins convention. Okay, if you want to read it, just pause it. So Ethiopia actually isn't landlocked. They are communists, and they are, well, they also control Eritrea. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so, well, currently we are stockpiling our equipment. So, what I want to ask you all is, we can go for Putin, then here we have to choose here. Yeah, I won't maintain the path I said, so the march on Moscow will result in us marching to Moscow. Then we can either go with Tsar, or become fascists, or become national revolutionaries. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to become us, nationalists, fascists, or monarchists? So Tsar Putin, Führer Putin, or I don't know, Leader Putin. Yeah. So I'll make a card again so you can vote in the video. Actually, at this point, minute 13. Let me note this here so I won't forget. Minute 13:20. Plus a straw poll, vote poll where you can vote. So go sure to vote Tsar, fascist, or nationalist. This will take a long time, maybe even 2 or 3 episodes, but I want to know your opinion on it. Let's actually speed up the game since we have nothing to do. Really, if we have something to do, I'll speed it back down. So we bypassed Putin because, well, Putin is leading us. Now I want to reform my economy. Oh, I can't yet. That's great. So we have to advance the path. Let's assassinate Gorbachev. Kill him. Gorbachev has become a danger to Soviet Union security. Take him out. Yeah, we are still in. Yeah, we're only getting plus 0.12 political power, so that's why the game is quite challenging as well. But we are expanding. We are getting 14 factories through trades, although we can only build it with around 23 factories. So don't think we are strong. Probably Germany is even stronger than us in terms of industry. Believe me. Because we are stagnating, therefore we cannot use them all at this very moment. We can also get a research center. I don't know what it really does, so it's interesting, so I may take a look onto it. But first we have to get nuclear reactors, that's for sure. And my points. Let's combine the fighter planes, of course. Combine them into one air wing. Not 600. I'll make wings of actually 100 planes each. You know what? Instead, I can just get rid of them. Let's maybe combine them so we can get rid actually quite faster. This will be a smart call. Of course, they are just being returned to base. They aren't like being destroyed or something like that. No way. Alright, there we go. Now let's deploy them in Moskva. 2000 airplanes. You see, we have 866 MiG-29. So let's make wings of 100 planes each. 100, 100. Ethiopian. Well, we got this event already. Come on. Death of Gorbachev. Since his attempted arrest in the 1980s, Mikhail Gorbachev has remained in exile. For decades, since the Soviet government has tried to determine his location and either bring him back for trial or save the time and assassinate him. However, these attempts have become fruitless, with reports suggesting the KGB quit the operation years ago. Instead, there has been a completely unexpected turn of events in the city of Chicago. After receiving reports of gunshots, local police discovered Gorbachev had just committed suicide through 2 shots in the back of his head. The aging former politician had been living in this inner city apartment for years now, unknown to the Chicago authorities and especially hidden from any Soviet spies. A truly unfortunate end, comrades. Who may have assassinated him? Do you know? Nah, we not. Then let's go for total KGB control. Yeah, total control. Let's see. Before assuming the office of chairman, Vladimir Putin was the head of the KGB and still believes that the service should be strengthened even more, with greater power over dissidents within the Soviet Union. We get Putin. Putin's KGB, which will grant us some foreign subversive activities and minus 70%. That's quite a bit. Plus we'll get some extra political power. So thank you a lot, Putin, for your brave service. Next thing, let's go for modern machine tools. First, I'll focus on my economy and strengthen it. I think 5 nuclear reactors should be enough, especially because I look to the focus tree and I can go for the rapid military expansion, because then it's worth to build military factories. But I'll go for the end of the trade unions, and after that I will firstly go ahead and get rid of my stagnating economy before I continue, because what will be the Soviet Union without a strong economy in the first hand? Therefore that's the thing we have to get. Alright, then let's deploy more planes, wings of 100, how I said, 100, 100, and another 100, and another 100 here, and the 82 can stay in reserve. Well, I have many planes here, especially let's get rid of them. Okay, maybe we can deploy some other planes. Are they all in Moskva? No, we have some in Murmansk. The Russian Air Force is really strong. I'm confident that it is. So we can get rid of them, just send them back to base. Why do I say get rid of them? We aren't really getting rid of them, are we? Then research, of course. Let's go for this. Factory outputs. Then improved CIM software, as well as construction speeds. Alright. Now I don't want to see that. Yeah, let's go for the focus and end of the trade unions. Putin's predecessor, if I could look onto that, allowed some trade unions to flourish, but with almost complete state control. However, they have hindered economic growth and influenced the Politburo far too much. The trade unions must end, so they shall end. Let's see. Okay, so we still have tons of planes in reserve, especially fighters. Let's deploy 2 more wings. Yeah, let's even deploy this wing here. Alright, then we can deploy attack fighter wings as well. Let's deploy them in Ivanovo. 4 wings of 100 each. Alright, then let's do this in Ariel. We can deploy our strategic bombers, wings of 100. Then we have also there are both bombers, but they can stay in reserve. So the rest can stay in reserve outside. Yeah, there we go. Our air force is 136,000 strong at this very moment, with a good amount of planes being in reserve. So time for the trade unions to end, truly. We have to get rid of the rampant corruption, that's for sure. But how? Monitor work, devotion to the state, maybe somewhere through here. We don't know how we can get rid of the corruption. I don't think we can even. That's maybe a thing which the Soviets have to live with. Then rapid military expansion. Actually, let's monitor work. All Soviet citizens must work legally for the state. Of course they must. Well, the factory output in the Soviet Union will be quite high, I can tell you that. I don't need this stuff, I don't need the resource gain efficiency, so I can go for decryption and encryption, importantly. Yeah. Alright. So, our army is, well, 4,000 strong. I can't make my own templates yet, so are they fully trained? Not really, so we could train them. Especially if we gain some extra experience, let's just do that. Maybe sort out the trained ones, because mechanized equipment is really expensive. So only train the units which actually require training, let's say. Yeah. And this should give us well a good amount of XP. If they are looking good, then let's make it from the bottom. Vнимание. Okay, these four, these two, this one, these two, then these as well. Okay, these three, and these three, this one. And then, okay, that's fine now. 23 required training. They will be. We don't have commanders. Let's recruit to Yuri Budyonny, Alexei Alexeyev. Alexei Alexeyev. Okay. And Yuri Budyonny will be a field marshal. Field Marshal Yuri Budyonny. Alright, so we are getting, well, open auto per day. So if I got the political power, I think the first thing I'm going to do, well, I need 450 for the war economy. Well, that's quite a bit though, I have to admit, so, well, why does it cost that much? I thought it costs only 150. Well, that's not nice, no. So, but yeah, we have to, I mean, I can go one by one, so I can first go for early mobilization, then I can go for partial mobilization, and then for the war economy, and forth and forth. But yeah, civilian and military factories is minus 70% with this civilian economy, so I wouldn't really build them. Let's say rapid military expansion. It's okay. Yeah, we can only build with 13 factories, so that's not really that nice. I may just go for this focus. The stagnating economy. Our economy is stagnating, and urgent policies must be put forward to counter this worrying situation. Yeah, let's put them forward, let's say. So, should I go to war? I mean, I could easily defeat the Finns. They wouldn't be a problem at all, but, I mean, it doesn't have a point. We could annex them, therefore giving us extra factories, or puppet them. Yeah, let's take out the weaker countries, yeah. Like, they have many units, some of them. Pakistan has a good amount of units too. 6 to 41. And plus they are in the mountains, so no. Mongolia, yeah, we could take out Mongolia. Well, Finland, let's see, if they can, well, for example, well, develop the country while building their factories, but I don't think that they can get that money, so, I don't know. Technology, okay, this is actually up to date, so let's go for encryption here, and for you, let's start getting newer tanks, that you know, the AM, and better planes, and the Su-30. We are lagging behind in this sector, clearly. Well, Sweden, yeah, we could take out the Scandinavian countries, which aren't in our faction. We could, but this focus here actually gives us, what's that? Yeah, it gives us Putin. He Putin's Russia, there we go. Dukes of Scandinavia. The King's Rebellion, well, that's interesting. Well, yeah, let's not go to war, I mean, there's no point in going to war yet, is there? Stay peaceful and just train our armies. So we got 2 experience already, isn't that great? Huh. We could take out the Yugoslavians as well, for example, or for example, puppet them. So, well, since I have a poll already, what do you think? Should I annex most countries, or should I puppet them? Leave a comment down below. Then which comments got more likes, I'm gonna do that, but I think I'll let her puppet them. I got an accident, but puppeting is better. It makes the game not feel so alone, if you know what I mean. And at the end we can simply annex them anyways, can we? What should I do? Increase quotas or decrease quotas? Increasing will give us 17%, let's do 17%, but that's 50% construction speed. Let's just, yeah, let's increase quotas, clearly increase. What's that? I can like divert the workforce, focus on agriculture or workers in distant republics. They are both kinda useful. Especially since this gives me a national unity 2%. I mean, it's minus 10% consumer good factories, so. But it's, I mean, minus 50%. It's quite a bit, minus 50% construction speed for civilian factories. That's quite a bit. I think probably I have many civilians, so we have to do a harsh choice here. Either divert the workforce, focus on agriculture, or go for the workers in distant republics. I think let's increase the quotas. We might need them. So let's increase the quotas. That's fine. Although I would have felt better if I went for the other one. I mean, it's minus 10%. It's minus 16% in total. It's it's, yeah. I mean, here we could just get minus 3%. Here it's minus 16%. So considering our country, it may be even really important. So it's a hard decision here if I think the things through. Well, this lowers our population. It just gives us a high construction speed. This gives us increased population, increased unity. With factories, yeah, it's. Let's harsh. I mean, 16%. This would be around 40 factories after all. So no, I have to go for the other one. I have to increase it. Yeah, I have to increase it because in the long term, 16% is better than 3%, and we have to think on the long term. So we lost just maybe 10 days of gameplay. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so saying so, let's decrease the quotas. I mean, it will be 50%. I mean, I can't get rid of this stagnating economy because it may be just hidden down below there where I could, but I can't really like move that. So I'm kind of stuck with that focus, if you see what I mean. I think the focus to get rid is like hidden down below there, but I can't move this continuous focus tree to somewhere, if you know what I mean. If you know how to remove it, let me know, but it's like hidden somewhere down below there, I think. So we will be always stuck with that, which will greatly, well, not be good for our capabilities. That's for sure. Yeah. So, is there a way how to get rid of that? No, I don't think so. And otherwise, that's time to go for early mobilization. And now we can build slightly more factories. I actually want to build the research slot in Moscow and see what it does, because I never built it before, and I want to know what it does, so let's go for that. We are getting a nuke in 3 months. That's somewhat, I would say, okay, of a right to begin with. Yeah. So we're taking care of our economy. That's the thing right now. Encryption algorithm, yeah, let's increase the encryption path. Always good to be really advanced there, always. Then we can get the modern AK-74M. The other tank is out of date, so let's get the modern generation 3 main battle tank. There we go. Was decreased. Now let's go for the diversion of the workforce. Some of the workforce will be diverted to agriculture and other areas of society, perhaps even the military. Yeah, but it's now minus 50% civilian factory construction speed, so. Well, I mean, we have 150 tills, so we should be good with civilian factories for a long time, I'd say. What are the Americans doing? Well, the Americans, you could take them out right now. Yeah, just, I mean, doing a naval invasion to their country and boom, they are taking out. Well, should we do this? Should we take out the Americans right now? Not sure. Could of course, but if you puppet them, they'll become communist. Don't forget that. Perhaps, let's see, I mean they have 17 to 21 divisions, that's already nothing. Yeah, then, I mean, or I could white and, well, white them to grow, so we have a bigger challenge. That's all kind of doable. White them to grow, so we have a bigger challenge. Like Cuba. Let's check resource map mode. Resource map mode. Cuba, well, has some resources, not really that much. America has some steel, and that's it. Basically. Oh yeah, my navy is, I think, non-existent, except the fleet in the Far East, so yeah, no naval invasion for now. I could send it across the whole globe though, like I could send my fleets even to Finland, for example. Not a problem there. So I'll start doing some wars in the next episode, that's for sure. I'll start doing some wars in the next episode. Let me know if you think if I should either puppet the countries or annex them directly. Yeah, let's build some more nuclear reactors. There we go. What does a research center give us? I want to see. Maybe just a boost here. Oh yeah, a minus 1% boost. Oh well, that's decent. Well, I don't know what a hospital gives us, so let's go for a hospital 2. I want to see what it gives us. And then more nuclear reactors. There we go. Alright, 3 more. Encryption algorithm and the SU-30. That's great. Now let's produce the SU-30 then. But it's still out of bytes. I don't know why I can go for the 2016 encryption algorithm already, but when I can, I will accept it. I'll go for the SU-30 M2. That's a better plan. It's still 2006, so I can't go for the SU-30 SM. Sorry, not a problem. Next thing. Well, I can get some cabinet ministers too. Like some political power gain plus 20%, improve relations opinion, but I don't care. So I think I will get Sergei Lavrov. Yeah, let's get Sergei Lavrov. I mean, he's also he's the current advisor of Putin, I think. So, yeah. Plus it will help us in the long term. Because of Sergei Lavrov, so thank you. Oh no, the Ethiopians will have a famine. Oh no. Poor Ethiopians. The Ethiopians actually became what? National Bolshevik? That's interesting. Truly. So we are making now 0.9 political power per die. That's somewhat nice. Still, we need 110 factories. 110 factories are assigned to consumer goods. 110 factories. That's quite a bit. So after this focus is finished, I'll take a break. So let's see. Oh, new interest in agriculture. The Kremlin has announced a renewed interest in agriculture throughout the nation and how it can be utilized to resolve the economic issues plaguing it. This renewed interest apparently comes in the form of subsidies, using quotas and developing new technologies for harvesting and growing. Interesting. So with this one, I want to finish my first episode, so go sure to vote, go sure to leave a comment down below, go sure to like and subscribe, to share it if you found it good. Go sure to check out my other videos if you haven't. So thank you all for watching me, and I wish you all a good day. Goodbye.